Yep. What are you at, 8? Yeah, 1 convert. I'll type for 6. 4. Yeah. 2. Spend mana on those land. They want normal land. There's no time? Anything less?
Surprise to no one, Ben SW beat Rashad Miller. But the chat is just like, Ben, I hope he dies.
They have 3 minutes left. And how much time is elapsed now? 1 minute? They have 4 minutes. They have a time extension. They have 4 more minutes. Apparently.
Oh, we have 4 minutes, a time extension.
Here's Paul. He's available for you. Okay. All right. Just 2 minutes after the Sorry, Charlie.
I need a 49.
Well, the sound was going to be really low for that one.
Did they hear us?
They probably heard a little bit.
Couldn't hear me trash talking?
It's not written down. Sorry.
The sound is choppy. They said I'm a mean person when I play Magic. I don't know.
Like those mics, these like the mics that we have for the players are pretty bad.
Yeah, we need
in
to get
general.
those.
Like I think just might use wired, 100-foot wired cape mic.
Yeah.
Might not be that bad.
I liked it when we could control Steve Port's sound system. That was fun with those mics. So again, Ben SW here with Rashad Miller. Ben SW victorious over Rashad Miller in the Phyrexia versus Coalition.
So bad. How many times are you going to draw that one dark ritual turn 1?
3 times, right? I drew it each and every time I won. I actually drew it all 3 games that we just played. One of those games I lost, so.
5 color deck's fine.
Seems like
it draws too much mana sometimes. It has like all these fertile grounds and stuff. And sometimes you just draw fertile grounds and coalition relics instead of spells. They shouldn't have given the Phyrexia decks like dark banishings. Because you like build up all this mana to get like a dude out and then it just gets dark banished or whatever.
You're talking about me?
Yeah, like the decks.
Yeah. I mean, I have Hideous End and like Tendrils.
Like the coalition can't even kill a creature. Whole deck. Well, 1 tribal frames.
It's got Urza's Rage, and it's got like Rith's Charm or whatever, Dromar's Charm.
That would explain the lack of
There's also
I'll have to see if you guys back.
It doesn't really matter.
I don't know, they seem fun. I hear that Jace vs. Chandra was actually really fun,
yeah, no, it might.
Those are really good.
but they're only good with the old rules.
They're still fine. What's the guy's name? Nikki Rape 1. Rape first? Is that what it is? Rap first? Nikki rap first? Or is it like therapist?
It's like Therapist.
It's like therapist? The day is mine, Trebek. Take the rapist for 100. That's therapist for 100.
We're losing out to the Owl Box. They've got 13,000 viewers.
What is that?
I don't know. It's like a television thing.
There wasn't any like, I don't know what I'm doing. I loved it.
We help you something.
Can't compete with those shows.
We don't sell packs. We have 2 dealers though.
What? There are 1,300 people watching an owl in a box.
Get a draft?
It's so crazy, man.
I don't know why we told them about this. Now they're going to go watch the owl in the box.
That's true. Why did we tell them? They think I like gangster rap. I mean, have they seen my iPod? 100% gangster rap.
Let's go back to the owl. Poor owl. Probably doesn't even want to be in that box.
What just happened? They probably just like...
Sure.
We are live with Molly and her baby. Using the daytime camera. If dark, go to night. Vision on the Owlbox 2.
Now when I get an animal, put it in a box and show it on Ustream.
Glenn G is here. Glenn Goddard. Apparently the Owlbox has no Shiba Inu puppies.
We did have one interesting ruling that people might not be aware of.
Sure.
John Shannon, head judge.
I mean, we were going to watch the owl box. Have you seen the owl box?
No.
There's an owl in a box. And apparently 1,300 people are just watching this owl in a box.
13,000.
13,000 people are watching this owl.
How do
in a
we
box.
update it so I can get included in the 13,000 and be part of the group?
You are
just
right
click,
now.
You just click right there and you're in there.
Nice. Okay.
But anyway, we'll look at that later. But interesting rulings.
So it's kind of maybe a non-intuitive ruling. You're familiar with Tectonic Edge? So Tectonic Edge has an ability that destroys a non-basic land, but it says activate this ability only if your opponent controls 4 or more lands. It's very similar to cards that have an intervening if clause. In the intervening if clause, you have a triggered ability with an if in the middle, and the if condition has to be true when you announce it and when it resolves. The Tectonic Edge is different because the only restriction is to activate the ability. So if your opponent has more than 4 lands, or let's say they have 4 lands and one of them's a Misty Rainforest, and you activate the edge targeting a different non-basic land, and they try to sack the Misty Rainforest and search for nothing, so then they have 3, the land still gets destroyed. Or the other play that we've seen was I have 2 Tectonic Edges, my opponent has 4 lands, 2 of which at least are non-basic. I activate one, in response I activate the other, they both go off and he loses 2 lands.
So the first one is just a really bad play.
Correct.
They go from 4 to 2. 4 land to 2 land, and the other one's sort of a good play.
Yep.
We like to concentrate on the bad plays here on Good Games Live. That's what keeps the chat going. That's what keeps the blood flowing. They feed off of misplays, apparently.
I have another one that I can't admit to because it involved me as a player. I got to play locally in the F&M.
In Albuquerque?
Yesterday?
No, not in Albuquerque. Here locally.
Oh, okay, cool.
So, and I saw a situation where a player accidentally drew off their sideboard.
Oof.
And they did it twice. And then they realized that they were drawing off their sideboard. Well, it was a card that they had sideboarded out, so it was typically in their main deck.
Mm-hmm.
And they moved it to their sideboard, so when they saw it, they were just disappointed that they didn't draw a land which they needed. And then when they drew the second card and realized this card's always in my sideboard, even though it's in my color, this is probably bad. They called the judge.
Was his deck really, really small? And
the 2 piles of cards were about the same, and I can say from from direct observation that the judge was using a pencil to put it on top of the cards to make sure they drew off the right cards. So they drew 7 off the right